right now.
We do have a practice in the jungle. Subjugate on It's Mike. And he's going to get knocked around by the Colossal Blow just all over the place with the landmine. And It's Mike is going to be wrecked inside the jungle. He's going to try to take down the tower in the right lane as this all goes down into him about to fall. It's Mike getting caught out in the grenades and lots of damage from Toronto Esports. They're going to be able to find one, looking for It's Ray for two. Mikey getting forced out by Nerf, but how much can they actually chase him? Talkfoot looking for the meter to the high ground, but Mikey's actually going to go underneath the tower, blinking through. Aggressive play from Mikey as he uses the landmine to knock Talkfoot around. Is going to die as a result of it, but that's just Mikey sacrificing them for the team as he's trying to take down Talkfoot. Blood Morris is going to find that kill as Forsaker finally joins that fight. They're going to are perfectly happy to go right for this inhib. Klinghoffer in trouble. Klinghoffer dead. Nerf about to fall as well. And I don't think this one is going to be coming back anytime soon for Oxygen EU. Toronto Esports taking game number 1 of this best of 3 semifinal.
If Carbon, if Toronto can get onto these Raptors and get Nim, you know, another 3 Raptors.
Oh my gosh, it's Mike. The CC is so real here, forcing out the ROF from Nerf. He gets to the fight, but he's way too late to save It's Mike. The containment sense gets dropped down. Just a little bit of zoning here. Doesn't actually hit on anything. There's another rock. Oh my gosh, the CC is so real. Talon is going to see that he's very far up right now, but here comes the rest of the team. They're trying to take care, but there's the Prime buff going to the Toronto Esports side. Beautiful smash and grab on 3 into the Warwaz challenge from It's Mike. Great skills there, but now it's just It's Mike trying to do as much damage as possible. Benaway comes through. Blood Maurice is not going to die just yet. It's just a fight at this point for Toronto Esports to stay alive. They have to keep that Prime buff, or actually they could take the thing from the backside. Talkfoot gets stuck in. He's going to fall alongside of the Twin Blast. On the right side for Toronto Esports. Tesla don't drop down, forcing Talkfoot back with the Colossal Blow. They just want to go right for this inhib. It's already taken solo. That should be the Reforge being popped on him. He actually gets to the high ground, but the inhib is already done. And it's a great strategy from Toronto to be able to take the Greystone solo that they have to go back, but he doesn't want to use the Reforge. It's making the fight, but he's taking so much damage right now. That's 2 dead on the side of Oxygen EU, and I believe that Toronto could just go in for the win right now. It's Ray still has his ult. He's actually forced to go back. Blinks to the high ground by Mikey. There's the containment fence on the 2 by Shadowrun, and it's just absolute death here. It's a massacre inside of the Oxygen EU base. They cannot keep their base up. They can't keep their core, and that's going to be Toronto Esports moving on to the grand final in the PCL EU. Work with here, and he's putting some pressure onto Nymph. Shadowrun just kind of went away from the lane. There's gonna be a Reaping Dash into a Thunk though, and Ramriddle's about to fall. Is not dead just yet. Mez is here with the smash and grab. Mario Rivia here to protect him with a rock, looking to get the subject on the back lines, but only gets it on the Mario Rivia there. And Team Reborn not one more hit from Shadowrun would do it. There's a Thunk, and that's actually gonna be Shadowrun getting the kill. Shadowrun ready with the stun. Is he actually going to find Marivia hit with the displacement bubble? I have no idea where that buff went, but Marivia is taking a lot of damage here. DGFO, there it is. Marivia will just lie dead in the middle of the river as Cameron also getting hit by Blood Morris in the high ground. Lots of damage there. Rocket to finish him off from Mikey. That is the EOD coming in to finish off that kill. And Toronto Esports looking great. He does have the side lane called beautiful grouping. And Toronto Esports are going to go right in with B-Certified with a spin onto a lot of them. Tesla Kill gets dropped down by Arsenic, but it's not going to do a whole lot except for zoning. We do have Arsenic getting killed off. Mets about to fall. Toronto Esports looking to take game number 1 here. They've taken down Mets. There's only so much that Oxygen NA can do about this, as Ramriddles is going to see his tier 2 tower taken away from him. Mikey, very important kill to take for Oxygen NA. They want to try to get another one on the Nip. Nip is the next important one here, as he's got a lot of damage, but a crash bang boom in from Shadowrun. Nip has to come up big with the damage. Blood Morris is just getting strong. He's taking up so much for Toronto Esports. Meanwhile, B-Certified, he's still playing against Ramriddles on the other side of the map. He's trying to take down the inhib, and he actually does. B-Certified taking the inhib all by his lonesome there, as Toronto Esports have only lost 1 member so far. There's a rock hitting on the Blood Morris, taking him rather low. Are they actually going to be able to get him down? He's still healing up right now. And Be Certified, where is he ended up going? He's going onto the mid lane. He's taking another tier 2 tower there. While all this is going on, Be Certified taking so much off the map. Another inhib about to fall. Oxygen NA, they are licking their wounds as they move back to base. Nip getting low. Nip about to fall, but he's going to get the blink out. Marty Ribbit's just going to be able to help get 1 kill for iCameron. And Be Certified, he wants to finish off this job of the inhibs. They'll take all 3. And Oxygen and I have to just consolidate in their base and try to stop this GTFO onto Arsenic. They're actually going to chunk him down a little bit lower, and I don't think that Oxygen and NA are going to be able to breathe anymore. Make it rain. Tesla Dome drop down. Nim taking kills. It's chaos in the base, and everybody's dying. Mikey, I just see 2 banners for him. The core is now down, and Toronto Esports take game number 1 of this grand final best of 3. Right for the prime. They take him to half health, but it's really tough to take fights here. Ramriels with some good damage on the Mikey. He's trying to keep himself alive with the stasis stem, I believe. Marty's jumping back into the pit, and Oxygen NA, they are going right for this one, and they might have just taken the prime. Arsenic's going to secure for his team. Now this is a fight with the prime for Oxygen NA. There's a fast grab on Shadon, and iCameron at the back of the pit. He's going to get absolutely blown up by Mikey. Nice rocket again by Howitzer. Howitzer looking for the kill in the channel, is able to get him, but that's already 2 down on the side of Oxygen NA. Arsenic with the prime, he's gonna fall as well, and Oxy NA only keep up 2 with that prime buff after that fight.
Try and kill him.
So right now for Toronto Esports is up to the Narbash and the Sevrog to do things and tank up a whole lot. They go for iCameron, beautiful blink forward into the Colossal Blow. Nim takes a lot of damage from this. He's in the middle of a really, really bad place in the Make It Rain, and he's going to fall to Arsenic. Shannon taking rather low. Marby is going to try to win that support battle, but meanwhile, Mikey's doing some work. He's going to blink right on top of Arsenic. Arsenic
Shannon got out!
And Marty Rivia taken very low. He's going to go for Blood. Blood is really hurting thanks to the Ram Riddles Countess, and they managed to find that kill, but Mikey, he's still got a lot of good to give here. There's the feast. Mikey's in trouble, but a beautiful hit from Shadow with the thunk, and they want to try to get that full 5-man 2-hip. Can they do so? Mario hitting the rock on the B35, but to get over to the base. Shadow in on the inhib. The rest of the team able to do some damage. Nimp just firing from the backlines, and they take down 1 inhib. Shadow getting low. He's about to fall, but he's very tanky. Is actually going to die, but Be Certified already on the other inhib, and Toronto Esports, they have to give him a little bit more time, but they're not going to be able to. Be Certified going right for the inhib, and he's going to be able to take it down with 1 more hit. Reforged available. Can they initiate off the backside of Toronto Esports? They are ready. Be Certified gets it popped. This is not the best place to fight here for any team with some kind of choke. Cannot leave that lane. Lots of moves by Toronto Esports, but I don't know if they care at all. They're going to continue to go in here. The core is going to take a little bit, just 1 minion though. There's Ramriels taking some damage. He uses the Shadow Sip to try to stay alive a little bit longer, but he's going to get hit by Nim. 1 more hit does it. Reforged in from Be Certified on the back lines. Landmine is going to knock around these heroes a little bit, but Nip is going to find the kill on the meds. 2 dead on the side of Oxygen NA. Toronto Esports trying to end this one. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel. They want to try to take back that EU crown. iCameron trying to look for any kill that he can on the Nim, but he's going too far for it, and Marty Raven's not going to be able to keep him alive. Be Certified going for the core. He leads his team for it, and they are going to be able to go right for the core. And Toronto Esports, can they do it? Can they finish this one off? RC finds the kill on the Be Certified, and that will be it. Toronto Esports, under their new banner, will be able to take their first PCL EU